and welcome to a Giving Heart Community Center here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we're back for another Monday night of the Dream Pro-Am. Glad to be with you. I'm Polk. Coming up, we have 3 games here tonight. First up, we're going to see Homewood take on Vino, and right now, we're waiting for more players from Homewood. As it stands right now, only 2 are here right now, but they're trying to field the 5 for the team so far, and we're going to get that roster and information for you as soon as possible. But again, glad to be with you, radio style here tonight. Hopefully, Scott Taylor and Brian Debonair-Starling, they'll be doing well as always. This is a Skyylytes Sports production, and we thank you for coming in every Monday night for the Dream Pro-Am. Should be some good games here tonight, and we'll update you on the current standings for the Dream Pro-Am. As they played at least 6 games so far in this season. Right now, one of the best teams in the league is the Cold Steppers. We'll see them later tonight at 9 p.m. They take on the Crusaders at 5-0. The Crusaders are 4-1. The Roche Alumni 4-1. In Sync 5-1. Bridge City 5-1. Death Row 2-3. Young Money 3-1, Team Turn Up 2-4, Heatmakers 2-4, RNDRT 2-4, Bow Gang, of course, at the top of the league at 4-1. Homewood is 0-5, and the Aces are 0-5, and the Port Yardigans are 0-4. So, again, early season, all 15 teams will be eligible for the playoffs. There will be a preliminary round between the 14th and 15th seed. As the timer runs out, and we should be getting this game started, but right now we're waiting for more players from Homewood to show up. Right now, full squad for Vino. As I've been pronouncing them wrong over the course of the season on Monday nights, but again, we're glad to get it right here tonight. So again, stick with us. I'll be back on air with any updates as soon as possible, but right now we're going to go mute and we'll take a little bit of a break. Just a quick update for you right now. Homewood is still a few players short at the moment. Vino has all of their players right now warming up, getting ready for the game. So we'll give you an update if this game does get canceled. So again, we thank you for your patience so far. Still coming up as our first game of the night. And we will be back on air as soon as possible. But again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Hope to have some great action for you here on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. I'm Ty Polk. And we'll probably have an interview coming up throughout this game right now. So might try to see if I can flag a player over. All right, managed to flag down a player here. I'm glad to be with Kenny Smith, a fellow Steel Valley alum playing for Vino. Kenny, glad to have you on.
Sure. How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good. So, how'd you get involved with the Dream Pro?
In college, I first hopped on. We got a team about before pandemic. We had a team, and ever since then, it's just been blowing up more and more. I'm here now.
Yeah, you guys are coming off a come from behind victory the last time we were at least on air. I'm not sure what happened in the week that I was away, but it was a great victory. You guys were down by as many as 17 early and then just clawed your way back and eventually took a lead late in the game. Just talk about this team's resilience, because it was a great performance by all of Vino.
Yeah, we knew we wasn't playing downhill at first, so we just had to start playing downhill, possession by possession. You know, get some stops, get some buckets, keep doing that. We had some rotations coming in too. Everybody was contributing. That's why we was able to pull off that one. But we gotta get like that every week from now on.
Well, it seems like a good game for you guys to get back on the schneid, just like that with Homewood. Though right now we're waiting for them. Though, have you seen this Homewood team play? Tell us about them.
No, I haven't saw them play. I don't know nothing about them. So yeah, hopefully they show up so we can play today. We want to get some wrecking.
Hey, I gotta ask, as a Steel Valley alum, I see you doing a lot of great things in the community. Just talk about your time at Steel Valley, man, because we're both alumni from there.
Oh yeah, well, it all started with my community, honestly. Homestead, you know, that's where I'm born and raised at, and I grew up, went to Steel Valley, went to college, came back. I saw things that was missing in the community, especially role models that the youngest needed. So I want to be that, and then hopefully I can be a pioneer for that, to see the next generation touch on and add on too, because they ain't really gonna get it until they can relate to somebody my age and younger. Because once somebody older telling them something, it's like, oh, you sound like my parents, and we don't need that no more. We need more of the community, and honestly, that's what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm not alone. That's a great thing about it. I'm not alone in the process.
Yeah, Coach Orlando Doolin, he really had some great initiative, getting some alumni from Steel Valley. I hope one day to talk to some of those kids as well. But just, you're a football player, man. Just talk about the team this year. I mean, Cruz Brookins, he's right now looking at a few colleges. Just have you talked to him a few times? What's some advice you gave him?
Yeah, Cruz is my little cousin. So funny story about him is, look, he been playing football with us since he was like 3 years old. Honest to God, and he was, ever since then we would take it easy on him, but not too easy. So he knew what it was when he was playing with us. He knew what football felt like at a young age, and just to see that translate now, it's amazing. I wish the best for him, but he's gonna be the one. Y'all heard me say that right there. He's gonna be the one for sure.
Hey, you're the one as well, man. I mean, seeing you play football as well as I was 2013. I think you were 15, bro.
16.
16.
16.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, you know, seeing you a few times around there, I'm glad to see you doing well, man, and really appreciate what you're doing with the kids, and best of luck out there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was Kenny Smith, a Steel Valley alum, a Roche alum, and a part of Vino. We're still waiting around here for a few players from Homewood. We'll have that for you. Then we'll have our first game of the night here on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. We'll be right back. Right now, still waiting for our first game of the night, as we're still waiting to see if more players from Homewood shows up, or if we will have a forfeit for our first game of the night. Homewood right now has 3 players with them right now. That's D. Epperson, E.J. Blackwell, a former Steel City Yellow Jacket who hit a game winner against the Ohio Kings a few years ago, very early in my broadcasting career. And then, of course, we have D. Epperson for Homewood. As right now they're shooting from half court right now. Kennedy Smith misses it. And here's our scorekeeper who's going to try a shot from long distance. He takes the shot and it lines well short. Now Smith tries from deep and that one bangs off the backboard. Smith shot well short. They'll try again. It looks like they've got a 4th player coming in for Homewood, so maybe an opportunity to play 4-on-5. We'll see that in a second. I'm gonna run over there and get some information real quick, and we'll be right back with more information. Stay tuned. Alright, so a quick update for our game. Right now, Homewood has needs 5 players. They have 4 right now. The new player coming in is Jordan Mason. But right now, they won't allow the timekeeper, Dom, to play in the game for Homewood. Rather, they're waiting for a 5th player. And if not, then it's going to be an inter-squad game for Vino. So we're waiting to figure out what will be the outcome for this first game. It would obviously be a win by forfeit for Vino, but we're still waiting to see if that's necessary. And as we were scheduled to start, it's right now 18 minutes past the hour. This game was expected to start at the latest 7:05, so I guess it's another 2-minute buffer as we're waiting to see what's going on here. Few players from Vino, I guess, are playing defense. Right now it's Kennedy Smith with Dion Turman, and now Turman drives, steps back for 2 inside, good. So Dion Turman will go up against Bobby Clifford. I guess it's make it, take it. So Turman on the top straight away, guarded by Clifford. Now attacks for 2, that one off. So he's out, and now Rob Sims will take on Bobby Clifford. Clifford jab steps, now drives, steps back for 3. And now finally puts it up after 2 tries. That one's off. So here's Homewood's Jordan Mason against Rob Sims. Sims from straight away, now attacking, spins. The baby hook, that one off. Second chance, that one off as well. Now here's Mason. Mason attacking. Mason with the right hand. That one just a little bit off. So now Smith will turn the man in a white shirt. He's attacking over Smith. Fader. That one off. So in a white shirt, that was Paul McQueen. As Turman's shot is off. So now Sims will come in. He reset with the handoff. Clifford jabs, steps back for 2. That one off. So Sims will head back out there, and now it's Anthony Mason versus Sims. Sims, he'll just try for 3 straight away, and he rattles it home. So here comes Paul McQueen. Sims holds in the palms. Now attack. Left, stop for 2. And now Sims just automatic with it. 5 straight points for him. So here's Kenny Smith. Sims steps over. From straight away, 3-pointer. Now we'll put it over Smith, and that one off. So Kenny Smith wins, and here's Dean Turman. So Smith, man down, that's off the side of the rim, no good. So now it's Mason versus Turman. Mason of Homewood, so I guess we have an impromptu game here. Now Turman on the right block, turnaround shot, that went off. So Anthony for Mason versus McQueen. Mason, jab steps, now attacks. Tried the right hand going right, that one off. So now McQueen will take on Clifford. As it seems like we're officially rolling this one a forfeit for Homewood. The queen for 3, that one off. So Rob Sims will take on Bobby Clifford. Clifford. Sims with a hand on him. Now Clifford attacking right. Right-hander tried to throw it up and that one off. Hits backboard, no rim at all. But they'll say it's a foul, so Clifford gets another chance. They check off. Now Clifford steps back for 3. That one off back iron and out. So Sims gets the win, and now it's Smith. Sims bodies. Smith. Now attack on the jab shot, spin, a little bit of a push-off, but it works for him. Just a little bit of a push-off, but hey, it counts for the shot, it'll count for Rob Sims. So again, thank you for tuning in for this game, as right now it seems like we're going to have a forfeit for Homewood versus Vino. Alright, so I just got you the update right there. It's official. The game called at about 7:30, 7:25 rather. So Vino officially gets the win by forfeit. Vino improves to 2-4. Homewood drops to 0-6. So again, we'll update the timer below it. So we'll have our next game at 8 p.m. That's Young Money versus Death Row. And Death Row has not had their uniforms in for most of the season, though it was announced earlier today that they will have them in by Thursday. So better late than never. Never. So stick with us here. At about 8 o'clock, we will have officially our first game of the night, second overall. So we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. So we welcome you back to A Giving Heart as it's official. Vino advances to 2-4 on the season, winning by forfeit. Homewood drops to 0-6. Unfortunately, we could not have some basketball for you here to begin as Clifford goes for the...
So we welcome you back to A Giving Heart as it's official.
Couldn't go for the tomahawk right there, but regardless, disappointing, of course. You'll want to have a few games here tonight, but again, these things happen, and unfortunately, time can't be figured out, as right now it looks like Vino's trying to do a little inter-squad game in the lead up to tonight's officially first game of action, as coming up next it will be Young Money versus Death Row. So it looks like they're going to do a little mini inter-squad game right now. So now they'll play a game. It's between. This is it over. Quest Rainey now. Reese Smith, that's off. Gets his own rebound. Long one. Now he stops inside for two. Kennedy Smith gets the first basket in this inter-squad game. Now here's Quest Rainey on left wing. This is it over. Mason. Inside McQueen. Over to Rainey. That one couldn't find the touch home there as it goes out of bounds. You're playing a half-court game right in front of me here at A Giving Heart. So on the left side of half-court, we're straight away from the AGH. Here's Rainey. Jab steps, drives right, loses the ball. Rob Sims guarding it, loses it again. Now he'll hand off to Ken Smith. And Smith straight away gives it over. Mason. Jordan Mason attacking over Clifford. Gives it back out. All alone is Smith, and that one bounces high. And now Clifford had the rebound but lost it, so he goes out of bounds. So now they'll check it up as we're 30 minutes away from our next game here. Once again, this is just a game really to play a game. Right now it's 2-0 in favor of Smith squad. Now Jaheim Adbana, nice little double spin move to the hole. It's now 2-2. Turman on a quick handoff, and Sims just fast as lightning gets the shot. It's now 4-2. Jaheim Adbana over to Bobby Clifford in the right corner. This is an overturn. Quick pass inside Sims again. Rob Sims just playing hot potato right now. 4 quick points for him, and now he has on the left block. Hands it off Clifford. Gets a screen over. Clifford for three. That one off. Rainey over to Jordan Mason in the right corner. McQueen right block. Now steps back for two. That one off. Sims will check it up. Gets the rebound. Now Sims, a long three-pointer. That went off back, iron and out. Rebound goes to Mason. Mason, he'll try for three. That one hits backcourt. Clifford dribbles it out. Dion Turman. Jab steps McQueen. Now will drive. Hop step. That one off. Rainey picks it up. Quentin Rainey steps back for three. That one off as well. Now here's Bobby Clifford. He'll try for three in the right corner. Good. Clifford gets his first points of this game. 5-6 is, excuse me now. 9-2. Sims shot is off. Off the feet of Turman. Turman, well defended, and Rainey just stayed in the airspace. Smith for three, left wing, that one off. Mason gets the rebound, kicks it back over to Smith. He'll try again for 3, and this time he hits. That'll make it 5-9 our score. Mason driving, he'll go for 3 on the right wing, that one off. Sims gets the rebound, now he'll dribble it out to the right corner. Guarded by Quest, Rainey attacking, baseline blocked away by Rainey, out of bounds. Still waiting for our next game. It's Young Money versus Death Row at 8. Now Clifford on the baseline. That one rainbows over the hoop. McQueen gets the rebound. They say it's out of bounds. Maybe it's a foul rather, as Clifford's team is still staying with the ball. There's Rob Sims. Over Rainey for 3. That one off. Now Mason on the left wing over Kennedy Smith. Quick pass in the Rainey. Rainey had to drop it back off, and near the foul line gets that shot to go. Lost the handle near the basket. Stepped back out. No one followed him. He got the 2. So now a steal by Clifford. Now a long 3-pointer. That one off. Smith gets the rebound. Here's Kennedy Smith, crosses over Turman, lost the handle. Sims gets it back, 9-5 to score. Sims on the right wing to the right corner, Dion Turman for 3. That one off rim and out. West Rainey now from the left wing. 8-9's our score, as Quest Rainey gets the 3, he now has 5. Ball McQueen lulls his defender to sleep. Now the team of Smith and Mooney takes the lead, as McQueen gets 2 points there. Smith to Rainey. Rainey steps back. Guarded by Turman. Tries to lull him asleep. Now he'll drive. Stopped up. Turman stays with him. It's swiped to McQueen. Now McQueen for 3 on the right wing. He cashes that one home, so a quick run by Team Smith, as now here's Kenny Smith, gives it over. Jordan Mason. Clifford cuts him off on the left baseline. Rainey takes a dribble, tries for 3, that one off. Jahima Kana. Now a quick pass inside for Smith. On the active hands by McQueen, that one off. Here's Clifford. Clifford guarded by Smith on the baseline. Rainbows over the hoop. Goes right to Rainey, and they look like they wanted to call a foul. They didn't call it for Clifford, so here's Jordan Mason. West Rainey guarded by Rob Sims. Now Rainey attacking like on the left baseline. Now dribbles out to straight away near the foul line. Try to hand it off. McQueen over to Smith. Smith, elbow extended, that one off. It's Urbana with the rebound. Urbana takes it out now straight away. Over Mason, his teammate, that one off. Rebound goes to Rainey, drops it off to Rob Sims. Sims dribbles it out in the right corner. Kenny Smith tapped that one away, and now it's out of bounds. Belongs to Team Sims. Now on the handoff, Turman turns around. That one partially blocked by Rainey, but still manages to get on the hoop off. Smith with the rebound, gives it over to McQueen. Now West Rainey straight away 3-pointer, that one off. G. McDonough picks it up near the right corner. Guarded by Smith. Backing down Smith. Now attack, kicks it over. Rob Sims, a long 3-pointer, that one short. Urbana picks it up. Spins away from McQueen. Now inside the arc for 2, and that one off. As Rainey stops the music, picks it up. Now attack, gets a screen. Nice quick pass inside on the slip from McQueen. Paul McQueen, 7 points in this game. 15-9's our score. 10-0 run for Team Smith. Rainey over Clifford. Straight money. Seven points for Rainey. 17-9's our score. Rainey gets a screen from McQueen. No one around him. He'll try for three. That one off. On the quick pass inside, McQueen picks up the garbage and gets the two. Paul McQueen with 9 points in this game. And check it off, Rainey. Jordan Mason, a long three-pointer. That one well off. Goes right to Dion Turman. Clifford over to Smith. Clifford back to Rainey up top. Rainey fights past Clifford and gets the 2 points, and right now it's all Wes Rainey for Vino, and man, they can really use him over the course of this season. Smith hands it off to Mason. Jordan Mason over Turman for two. Gets the friendly bounce off the glass and in. 21-9's our score. McQueen, the catch, an immediate move again on the left baseline. 11 points for him, and it's been all automatic for Paul McQueen. 23-9's our score. Rainey once again. Long run by Vino. Again, a 20-0 run. 25-9's our score. Smith over to Mason for three. That one off. Turman picks up the rebound. Here's Clifford. Bobby Clifford. Guarded by Smith on the left wing. Clifford attacking. Clifford lost the handle. Good back tap by Rainey. Dean Turman gets that one over McQueen at the foul line. That one off. And Sims tried to swipe it away. Back over. Kennedy Smith in three. Right corner off. Sims picks up the rebound. We've got no answer so far. 20-0 run for Team Smith. Now Clifford finally stops the bleeding with a two-pointer. Clifford, the last 5 points in between 20 straight for Team Smith. And now on Team Sims, here is Rob Sims on the left wing. That one off. Rebound goes to Sims, now attacking baseline. The up and under off. Wes Rainey picks up the rebound. Now Rainey over to McQueen on the left wing. Straight away, now Rainey tries for three. Good contest late by Sims. Gets the miss there. Now here comes Bobby Clifford. Clifford around the horn. Now tries it over on the left side, and that one off for two. Here's Paul McQueen. Quick pass inside. Smith. Easy pickings. And a nice feed from McQueen. 27-11 is our score. So we're still waiting for our second game of the night. That one swiped away by Sims by Rainey on the baseline. Goes out of bounds. They'll check it out. Up top, it's McQueen and Turman. Dishes it over. Jordan Mason. Mason attacking. Mason two on the left side. That one off. McBonna. Bobby Clifford. Straight away guarded by McQueen. Here's Arbana. Takes a step back. Now he'll drive and attack over Smith. Gets a clean fader to go. Vana gets his first 2 points, and now he has it back. Guarded by his teammate Mason. Fades for two, that one well short. Here's the Queen on the right block, and he tried to get a quick pass over to Mason, but they weren't in sync. It goes out of bounds. So we'll take a quick break. Try to find some information for our next game. Coming up next, it'll be Young Money versus Death Row. And our second game of the night at 8 p.m. So stick with us on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. I'm Polk. We'll be right back. Alright, so we're about 5 minutes away from our second game, first official game of the night here between Death Row and Young Money. Death Row in the black and white, Young Money in the red, white, and blue, reminiscent of the Washington Wizards. Right now they have a few players right now warming up for tonight's game. So be sure to check out this game on Facebook as you hear it in the background with me as well. So again, we're doing everything tonight. Not only the broadcaster, not only trying to find rosters at the last minute, also trying to make sure everything is straight away with the rosters, the records. Young Money coming in at 3-1 on the season. Death Row 2-3. We'll take a break, check a little bit more rosters, and we'll have our first official game of the night here on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. Alright, so we're just about ready for our first official game of the night. It'll be Death Row taking on Young Money. Death Row coming in at 2 and 3. Young Money coming in at 3 and 1. And it's underway as Young Money going right to left has the ball. A.G. Sam loses the ball. Now here comes McCarthy attacking inside is Will Taylor. That shot off. The ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to Death Row. Andrew Beckman inbounds it. Here's McCarthy. Hands it off to Taylor. That one's tapped away. Beckman kicks it over for 3. Josh Wise. That one off. The time clock expires. Play still going on. Now here's Deontay Robertson. That one off. Fight for it inside. Another shot blocked away by Say. Here's Mekhi Reynolds. Reynolds takes it over. Tony Henderson. Step back near the elbow. Now Reynolds attacks. Foul line 2. Good for Mekhi Reynolds. And that's our first points of the game. Belong to Young Money. It's 2-0. McCarthy steps back for 3. That one rolls just off the rim. Rebound goes to Henderson. Henderson gives it over. Boom Reeves. Trying to get past Wise. Jump pass over. Quick pass to AG. AG underneath the basket. That one tapped away by Beckman. Gets it back out. Mekhi Reynolds turnaround shot. That one off. Here's Deontay Robertson. Robertson, the former Woodland Hills product, will go to the line. The attack coming in on the fast break, draws the foul. So Robertson will shoot 2. Death Row in the white and black, going left to right to score. First one goes for Robertson. It's now 2-1. Robertson's second off, so the score remains 2-1. Here's Mekhi Reynolds. Reynolds calling for a clear out. Reynolds on the baseline, shot off. Rebound goes to Andrew Beckman. Kicks it over, Josh Wise. Wise over Reeves for 2. That one good. Wise gets his first points and makes it a 2-3 ball game. Keon Branch, guarded by Wise. Branch attacking. Now backs down. Wise now goes for the fade, and good. Kason Branch gets his first points of the game, and quickly we go back and forth. It's 4-3 Young Money. Mike McCarthy driving. That one tapped away from Beckman. And now stolen away by Robertson. Robertson attacks. Push on him. He wasn't fouled in the act of shooting, so it'll be an inbounds plays underneath the basket. Beckman will inbound it. Floats it out. Kason Branch had it tapped away. Robertson gets it back. Straight away, 3 good. Deontay Robertson gets his first 3 of the game. And now it's 4-6 Death Row as we're past 4 minutes here in this contest. Say inside, blocked away by Robertson, but it goes right to Henderson for 2. Tony Henderson's first 2 points of the game. We got a 6-6 ball game. McCarthy over to Taylor. Taylor trying to put it over the tree that's Say, and that one's off. Reynolds quick pass over, but it's picked off. Looking for Branch. Now here's McCarthy. McCarthy kicks it over. Deontay Robertson for 3 again. Deontay Robertson His second three-pointer makes it a 9-6 ball game. Here's Kason Branch off the foot of Wise, and actually they say it's off the foot of Branch. So a turnover. Wise inbounds it over the timeline. Robertson with 20 on the shot clock. Attacking in the lane, tried to fade it, that went off. Reynolds saved it, a new 24. Reynolds, that one foul before the act of shooting. Inbounds under the basket for Young Money. Try to play it over quick. Henderson for three, that one off. Rebound goes to Boom Breeze. Second shot attempt off. Third doesn't go as well, and now it's a 5-on-4 going back the other way for Death Row, and it's Deontay Robertson again. 9 points for him. And Death Row has a 5-point lead as we're approaching 6 minutes late. Kason Branch for three left wing. That went a little short. There's Robertson, quick pass looking for Wise. He wasn't ready for it. It's out of bounds. Now at the 6 minutes past mark, 5-point lead for Death Row. 11-6 our score. Ty Polk with you. Dream Pro-Am Monday night. Reynolds attacking. Straight away that went off. Sand knocks it back over. Kai Reynolds all alone in the left wing and left corner. Good. Reynolds now has 5 on the three-pointer. Back down to a 2-point lead for Death Row. McCarthy picks up a three from a screen, and that went off. Here's Makai Reynolds over the timeline. Reynolds trying to activate it. AG, that one rolled out. Rebound goes to Josh Wise. Now Wise over the timeline. Gets a screen from Andrew Beckman, and that one off. Rebound goes to Branch, and Branch, the one-man fast break. Gets the second basket, and it's back to an 11-11 all game. And Robertson again a three-pointer. Deontay Robertson, 3 threes already for him in this game. (14-11). Reynolds gets the basket and the foul. Act on the way to the hoop. He'll complete the and one. Checking in for Say is number 5, Alex Griggs. Reynolds looks to complete the three-point play at the line, and he will. And once again, we have a tied ball game. Taylor to McCarthy, now Wise on the right wing. Jab steps, tries to three, that one off. Rebound goes to Boom Reeves. Here's Alex Griggs. Tries to slip by Wise, but he blocks it out of bounds. Great play by Josh Wise. It still belongs to Young Money. Kason Branch backing down Mott, who checked in. Branch trying to go up and under the basket. That one off. Now here's McCarthy. Mike Mott. We're in 44 for Death Row. Mott kicks it over. Robertson for three, right wing again. Deontay Robertson is hot. Lead back to Death Row. It's a 3-point lead, 17-14. Griggs tries to answer back from the right corner three. That one off. Will Taylor picks it up and gets the 2 points as well. He activated off the miss, and good job of running the break. 5-point lead for Death Row. Reynolds for 2 points. Good. Off a couple of nice moves, and once again, touch and go. 17-19's our score. That one off the death row. Here comes Kason Branch. Branch, a spin move, drops it off to Reynolds. He'll go to the line. That slow spin move by Kason Branch lured all the defenders to him, and then he dropped it right off to Mekhi Reynolds. And they'll get 2 shots at the line as we approach and are now past the 10-minute mark here in the first half. So Mekhi Reynolds gets his first at the line. Reynolds gets his second as well, as that'll now make it a 1-point ball game. 19-18 death row. Mott, long 3-pointer, that one off. Straight away. Now here comes Reynolds. Reynolds attacking. Reynolds all the way, that one off. Say picks up the rebound, but it's swiped away by McCarthy. McCarthy over to Jason Beckman. Back to McCarthy for 3. That one off front iron. Rebound goes to Alex Griggs. Griggs over the timeline, 11 minutes played. Kason Branch, spin move, attacking, swiped away by Robertson. And now here comes Mott. Mott stops up straight away. Now Robertson again looking for 3 jabs. Kicks it over. Now Mott for 3, left wing. That one off back iron and out. Say it picks it up the rebound. Still a 1-point lead for death row. Reynolds behind the back. Now in the left wing, guarded by McCarthy, gets a screen from AG, and now straight away that one off. So screen from Say, who also goes by AG. That one doesn't work for him. Now Robertson again, that one hops out, rebound goes to AG, and now here comes Alex Griggs. Griggs slips the screen, straight away 3, that one off back iron and out. Jason Beckman over to McCarthy. Now Mott. Mott steps in for 3 off the screen from Andrew Beckman. That one off. Rebound goes to Kason Branch. Henderson jabs, now attacks. Henderson hangs up in the air for that one and couldn't get the bounce inside the backcourt. Death row opts to call timeout with 7:43 left in the first half. As we thank you for tuning in here on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment, an audio-only broadcast. I'm Polk with you. As we have our first half score, it's 19-18 death row, and really death row has been stuck at 19 for a little while, probably about the last 3 or 4 minutes so. And meanwhile for Young Money, of course, they just got the foul shots. It's now making this a closer game for them. Still a 1-point lead for death row, though. That's the story of this first half so far. The offense is, after a quick start, have been slow to a hush, and now it's Mott coming over. Jason Beckman kicks it down low. Robertson had that one swiped away. Henderson over to Branch. Follow-up chance by Henderson goes for him. Young Money takes the lead, a 1-point lead, 20-19. 7:15 remaining, 14 on the shot clock, swiped away by Reynolds, and he'll go all the way, and with 2 hands slams it home. Reynolds, the bell cow for Young Money, in this first half. Robertson pushed away, and they'll call a foul. 16 points for Mekhi Reynolds. Far and away the leading scorer for both teams, but Deontay Robertson not that far behind him. Actually, by my count, right alongside him, rather. one goes out of bounds underneath the basket. 15 points for Deontay Robertson. They lead. Death throw with that. Now that one's swiped away by Reynolds. And now here's Griggs, kicks it over. All alone in the right corner. Henderson, that one off. AG gets called for the over the back. He was fighting for the ball with Andrew Beckman. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. 3-point lead for Young Money. Jason Beckman gets a screen from his brother Andrew. Robertson, the right block, quick pass on to Beckman, and that one off for Andrew Beckman. And now here comes Young Money over the timeline. Reynolds trying to kick it over to AG, gets it back underneath the basket. Turnaround shot works out for him as he just tried to throw it up and draw a foul, and he gets the basket. 5-point lead. Approaching 5 minutes left in this first half. That went off for Robertson on the left wing. Now here comes Henderson. Tony Henderson loses his footing, gets it over to Griggs on the left wing. Reynolds straight away, guarded by Robertson. The two leading scorers defending each other in this game. Reynolds pops it over Robertson for three. Makai Reynolds, 19 for him. Andrew Beckman off a nice feed over. Gets the 2 points. Baseline shot working for. Here's Makai Reynolds. Reynolds dribbles. Tries to float it up. That went off and over the back, called again for AG as he disagrees with the call there. New player in for death throw, number 9. We'll get that for you at the break. As Will Taylor tries for three, that one off. Cason Branch. AG shot, that one off. Second chance opportunity goes for Boom Reeves. And that'll extend the lead out to 8 points, 29-21 with 3:20 remaining. Number 9 for death throw shot, blocked away by AG. The ball still stays with death throw. 8-point lead for Young Money. Will Taylor underneath the basket, trying to float it over AG, that one off. Here's Makai Reynolds. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first half. Reynolds, crossover over Taylor. And a little kiss off the glass, the kiss from his hands with the finger roll as well. Makai Reynolds, 21 points for him in this first half. 2:30 remaining. Taylor for three in the right corner, that one off. Alex Griggs behind the back. Cason Branch back to Griggs on the left wing. Branch attacking. Branch throws it up, he'll go to the line. Branch's first shot at the line goes. Extend the Young Money lead. 12 at the Moni and Branch. Perfect trip at the line. Now a 13-point lead with 90 seconds remaining in this game. First half. The layup good. Number 9. of Death Row. Now stolen away. It's number 4 for Death Row as well as he gets it. So back-to-back baskets by Death Row now gets them back in this game as it's back to single digits. 9-point lead for Young Money. Here's Jason Branch. Branch attacking. They call travel as he's looking for a foul as Wise really didn't allow him to keep the movement with his feet in his opinion, but the ref says tough luck, and now Death Row, the lead about 40 seconds ago was double digits. They got it back down to 9. Will Taylor. Taylor splits the defense and fights past the tree named AG for 2. Taylor's got 4 points, but man, what a huge job by Death Row to get it back within single digits, and another stop they could potentially make this a 5-point deficit, but Branch will stay with it. 5 on the shot clock, and he's fouled. Trying to make a move past the screen. So now time will expire as Young Money doesn't get another chance to see if they can extend the lead, but we'll take a short break as it's 34-27 Young Money. I'm Ty Polk, and you're listening to Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. About ready for second half action here on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. I'm Ty Polk with you. 34-27 the score at the half. Young Money ahead by 7. As McCarthy will inbound it right in front of us, and Robertson gets the pass now, going right to left as they attack, and Young Money left to right. Here's Robertson. 15 points in the first half. That first shot off. Trying to follow it up was Taylor. Second chance. Beckman now finally gets it to go. Andrew Beckman attacking the glass for the first points of this second half. Henderson inside. Saves. First shot off. Gets it back. Down the left block. Makai Reynolds shot off. Rebound goes to Andrew Beckman, and now McCarthy. Robertson for three. That one bounces high and out and over the basket as it'll get stuck on top of the basket. They'll try to lodge it loose. Reynolds' first attempt off. Second time's the charm. .54 seconds played. Here comes Jason Branch. Over the timeline with 16. Branch, guarded by Josh Wise. Branch gets around Wise, kicks it over. Tony Henderson, guarded by McCarthy. Henderson floats up in the air and he'll go to the line. Tony Henderson, a good job of drawing the contact as he'll shoot two for Young Money in the second half. A minute and a half played. First shot up for Henderson, that off. And the second one goes for Henderson as that'll now make it 35-24, or 29, excuse me. Jethro. Robertson. The left wing guarded by AG. Tries to step around them. Nice quick pass inside for Taylor. And Will Taylor's shot is off. Rebound goes to Branch and he's fouled in the backcourt. 6-point lead for Young Money. Here's Makai Reynolds over the timeline. Guarded by Will Taylor. Reynolds. Tony Henderson kicks it over. Reynolds for three. He stays hot. Makai Reynolds, 24, his first points in the second half. Robertson trying to keep up with the Joneses. Robertson, and he will. Slides in and slithers for two. 7-point lead for Young Money. Here's Makai Reynolds, 24 points for him. Over to Reeves. That shot off in the right corner. Rebound goes to McCarthy. Kicks it over. Andrew Beckman. Robertson. In the left corner. Steps back. Doesn't shoot. Kicks it over. Wise. Wise attacking over Reynolds on the elbow. That one off. Finds its way to Taylor underneath the basket. Blocked away by AG. Reynolds. Branch's shot in the left wing off. Rebound goes to Will Taylor. Now here's a stop and go three-pointer for McCarthy. He liked that. His first three-pointer of the game. And now it's backed out to a 4-point lead. 3:40 played. 4-point lead for Young Money. Reynolds gets a screen from AG. Now on the slip, here's AG underneath the basket. Swiped away, but he'll go to the line. Very close. It looked like he wasn't in the act of shooting, but he did enough to move up to draw the foul from the referee straight in front of me to my right here in the broadcast booth as AG's first shot at the line off. Second shot at the line up, and that one bounces home for AG, and that'll make it a 5-point game for Young Money. McCarthy. Wise crosses over Boom Reeves, and now he'll go for the elbow. Contested, gets the bank to go. Josh Wise, 4 points for him. Alex Griggs in the right corner. Branch bodied up, blocked away by Beckman. A second chance for AG. Gets the basket and the foul. Say's got his first basket since the first half in terms of field goals, as now they'll try to go 2 for 3 at the line here. 41-36. More than 5:20 played, and now that's shot off, so it still remains a 41-36 ball game. Tapped away from behind from Wise by Kason Branch, and now Branch over the timeline. Reynolds, why not? That one off on the right wing. Rebound goes to Robertson. McCarthy stops up. Now over the timeline. 18 on the shot clock. Quick pass into Andrew Beckman for 2. Andrew Beckman has 6. Back down to a 3-point lead for Young Money as they throw this one out of bounds. More than 6 minutes played. As Andrew Beckman will inbound it to Mike McCarthy. Rolling inbounds, 20 on the shot clock. McCarthy straightaway 3, that one off front iron. Here comes Kason Branch. One-man fast break, shot off. As he goes for the layup, and Griggs tapped it out of bounds, so the ball belongs to Death Row. 6:40 remaining. 6:40 played, rather, in the second half. As Mike Bond, an assistant coach with the Yellow Jackets, will bring it up. Mott, McCarthy, back to Mott on the right wing. Robertson gets a flyby from Branch, tries for 3. That one bounces high and out and goes right to AG. Makai Reynolds. 24 points for him. Boom Reeves. Back to Reynolds. Screen from AG. Reynolds, a quick pass in to Reeves, who gets 2 points there. Boom Reeves has 4. Here's Wise. Over AG, that one off. Rebound goes to Robertson. Wise gets it back from Robertson, and now he puts it up and gets to 2. Josh Wise, 6 points for him. Lead back down to 3. Out of bounds it goes. And a contested shot from Young Money. Inbounds underneath the basket. 43-40 is our score. 8 minutes played in this second half. 20-minute half. And now a quick pass out to Henderson on the inbounds. Henderson for 3 over Wise. That one off. Bounces right to Makai Reynolds. Quick pass inside. Tony Henderson uses the glass. Second opportunity for AG goes. 7 points for AG. 45-40 is our score. Mott tries for 3 and cashes that one home. Mott's first points of the game, a 3-pointer, gets the lead back down to 2. 45-43 is our score. Makai Reynolds. Asks for a clear out on Cruz. Reynolds had to stop his dribble, but it doesn't matter. He gets the 3 anyway. 27 points for Makai Reynolds. He was looking for an and 1 as well. Mott answers back for 3 on the left wing. And actually they're saying that Reynolds was actually a 2-pointer. So it's actually a 1-point lead for Young Money as we're approaching 10 minutes played here in the second half. Coming up next, the Cold Steppers and the Crusaders. Reynolds' first shot is off. Reynolds' first attempt at the line goes off. Still remains a 47-46 ball game, and Reynolds gets a second. So 4 for 5 at the line, shooting 80%. I think he still wanted to be perfect there. Mott, guarded by Henderson, passes out. Deshaun Cruz, tapped away by Kason Branch. Branch with Cruz guarding him. Branch ignores the chase down and gets it to go. 8 points for Kason Branch. And here's Robertson. Robertson over to Mott. Mott straight away. The switch. Robertson now has Henderson guarding him. Robertson from the elbow steps back for 2. 19 points for Deontay Robertson. The lead remains and went back down to 2. Reeves inside, quick pass from Branch. .52-48's our score. Under 9 minutes remaining. Here's Robertson backing down Henderson from the 3-point line, and now trying again. That one off. Crump had it go off his hands, and it went into the backcourt, and Mott saved it, but regardless, it was going to be a backcourt violation. So now, Young Money has the ball. 8:25 remaining. Reynolds gets it in the backcourt. Makai Reynolds. Reynolds makes a few nice moves, goes for the drive. That one off. Taylor with some nice defense. Now Reynolds gets it back in the left corner. That one off as well. Boom Reeves. Over Crump, he'll go to the line.
Trav, that's an offensive foul, Trav. Offensive foul, Trav.
So Reeves will shoot 2 at the line. And maybe it's ball don't lie as that first shot's off for him. Reeves' second shot is well off. So, no points at the line. Still a 4-point lead. 7:12 remaining. Mott, straight away. 3-pointer, good! He puts 3 to the head, and he's got 3 threes in this second half. He's a 9-point scorer right now. Now, Griggs, Reeves attacked hard, and it won off the fingertips of Andrew Beckman, and ball goes out of bounds. Now Reynolds in the right corner, guarded by Will Taylor. Kason Branch over Robertson. His 3-pointer off. Rebound goes to Travis Crump. Crump over to Mott. 3 3-pointers. He's going to try for a 4th, and he's got it! Mike Mott, 3 again. 4 3-pointers. He's got 12 in this second half alone and 12 for the game. Makai Reynolds attacking, pass, Taylor lost the basketball. Taylor picks it up, the lead is now for Death Row, 54-52 off 2 straight 3-pointers for Mott. Looks like a late substitution. And now a timeout for Young Money as Mike Mott, hot as fish grease from downtown, hotter than a sauna as well. 4 3-pointers in the second half, and a personal 6-0 run to take the lead for Death Row. Here's Kason Branch. For three, left wing, Henderson good. Tony Henderson, a three-pointer, and the lead's back for Young Money. 55-54, 5:30 remaining. Another three-pointer for Mott as the bank is now open for him. 5 three-pointers in the second half. Reeves' shot is off, 57-55. Reynolds swipes it away on the left wing. Reynolds stops up. Henderson, no one around him for three. Can't answer back. Rebound, Travis Crump. Quick pass on, Andrew Beckman. Kicks over. Mott for three again. That one rainbows over the hoop. Taylor underneath the basket. That one, they say, goes off of. Looks like the ball will still remain with Death Row, but very close. Shot goes for Death Row, and now it's a 55-59 game. Reynolds attacking, trying to go for the lob to AG underneath the basket. Good defense by Andrew Beckman. 4-point lead for Death Row. Robertson for three, right wing. That one off back iron and out. Makai Reynolds trying to answer back in the right corner. That one a little short. Maybe a little bit rushed. McCarthy, under 4 minutes remaining. Straight away three-pointer McCarthy. Trying to follow up his miss. AG got it with the rebound. Now here comes Reynolds. Slows up. Reynolds lost the handle. He says that Crump swiped it away from him, but the referee says it was off his hand, so out of bounds, and the ball belongs to Death Row. Travis Crump will bring it up. 16 on the shot clock. Crump looking to make a pass, stops his dribble. Andrew Beckman for two, elbow. That one swirled out. Crump gets the rebound, new 24. Beckman now attacking and gets the layup. 8 points for Andrew Beckman, and his energy plays have been the difference, along with Mott's three-point ability, and a timeout Young Money with 2:55 remaining.
Yeah, that's actually, it's wild because that's what I'm doing Thursday. I'm going to Hershey for my business.
What a second half explosion from Mike Mott. One of the Yellow Jackets' assistant coaches in their championship run this past spring. 15 points for him all in this second half. And if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands as he's getting his teammates fired up for this last 3 minutes. You wish you could have video for this explosion by Mott. But regardless, the Dream Pro-Am, be sure to follow them on Instagram, has such great video of the proceedings. Branch, attacking Branch. The reverse up and under, good. Kason Branch. 10 points for him. Lead down to 4 as Robertson will slow it up, gets a screen from Beckman. Robertson around the back, spins, now drives baseline, kicks it over Beckman, blocked away, and out of bounds by AG. .220 and dropping remaining. Beckman on the inbounds. Here's Mott. 5 3-pointers. He just hucks this one up with the shot clock expiring. And the Magic from deep, maybe a little rushed. Wanted to get into a rhythm as he's been in this second half. Here's Kason Branch calling a play over the timeline with 20 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Branch slip screen, kicks it over. Reynolds. Branch for three. That one off in the left wing. AG fighting for it. And Mott, the hustle plays, draws the fouls. 90 seconds remaining in this game. Mott kissing the biceps. He's feeling himself. 5 3-pointers in the second half. As he's taken over the load from Deontay Robertson. 19 total in this game. Robertson on the right wing, guarded by Reynolds, the leading scorer for Young Money. Swiped away, but it says it was off of Robertson, so it goes back to Young Money. Skies over the inbounds to Henderson. Henderson will bring it over. Reynolds takes it over the timeline with 18. 55 seconds remaining. Reynolds straight away, Krupp guarding. Goes around the screen, now Reynolds attacking. Reynolds kicks it over. Henderson, a straightaway three-pointer short. Travis Krupp now over to Robertson! The tomahawk! 6-point lead. Reynolds kicks it over. Branch attacking. Branch lays it in. .2 seconds remaining. What a game. We hope you're checking this game out on Facebook and YouTube. Still to come, the nightcap, the Cold Steppers versus the Crusaders. Julian Batts of the Crusaders getting ready right along to the table here as McCarthy's fouled over the timeline. Shot clock turned off, 15 seconds remaining. Andrew Beckman will inbound it right in front of the broadcast table. Beckman tips it over McCarthy in the backcourt, and he's touched up by Branch. 1-1, and it'll be a 1-1 for McCarthy. McCarthy's first one goes. That'll extend the lead to 5, and now McCarthy perhaps putting this game on ice. Now a 6-point advantage, 65-59, rolling inbounds. Reynolds, a 4-pointer from half court, that one short, and Mott will dribble it out, and what a victory for Death Row. Final score, 65-59. What a game by Mike Mott, the player of the game. I guess you could say his threes were important enough. Deontay Robertson, 21 points. But Crump's 15, so critical to Death Row in this game. So we'll wait a few minutes as Mike's got to talk his talk after the victory. But what a huge victory for Death Row as they advance to 3-3 on the season. Mott's our player of the game. We'll have him on when he gets back, as we have a Instagram video to record right now at this moment. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for listening to this game on Facebook and YouTube. This is a Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment production. I'm Polk with you. Third game coming up. It's the Cold Steppers versus the Crusaders. All right, just come on down. The mic's up. All right, so we're here with Mike Mott, the player of the game, and in the second half, you came alive. 15 points, 5 3-pointers. It's safe to say you had the green light all day, man.
Well, not all day. Second half, like you said, shot them when my team needed me the most. I wasn't the player of the game. Didi was the MVP of this league so far to me. We just got to turn over some wins so we can prove it, man.
Yeah, 21 points for him. Just a great game. He really buoyed you in the first half. And again, he's the MVP of the league. But just talk about his impact to the team.
It's huge. We need him for everything. He do everything. Defense, rebounds, block shots, passing, believing in the team. He's everything we need, man. Great player. Great young player.
Also, another big part of this game was Andrew Beckman. Yes, only 8 points by my count. This is unofficial. But again, his defense, his energy players, he was playing against a total tree over there in AG.
Yeah, me and him both. So I just told him just to keep being aggressive, pumping before he gets to half court. Just keep being aggressive, keep pumping. He played good. He got tired. He took himself out when he needed to, but he gave us all his energy, and we came out with the win. Big time win today.
Well, Mike, congratulations, and I'm glad you guys are getting your jerseys by Thursday.
Oh, I hope so, baby. Death Row, baby. We in here. Let's go, baby. Hey!
That was Mike Mott. 15 points for him, 5 3-pointers in the second half. A huge part of a victory for Death Row. Final score 65-59. And once again, coming up, it's the Cold Steppers and the Crusaders, two of the top teams in the league, right next on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. almost time for our third and final game of action here tonight from the Giving Heart Community Center. Again, our first game of the night, Homewood versus Vino. Vino won by forfeit due to Homewood not having enough players to compete in the game. And our just finished game, Young Money versus Death Row. Death Row 65, Young Money 59. Death Row now has an even record at 3-3. Young Money drops to 3-2, and now we get to see two of perhaps the best teams in the entire Pro-Am, in the Cold Steppers and the Crusaders. Referee's about to take position on the court, and we're about to have our third and final game here on Skyylytes Sports Debonair Entertainment. I'm Ty Polk, glad to be with you for this final contest of the night. And congratulations to Tim and James Jackson. They are going off to Serbia to go play basketball next season. And of course, that overseas money, it's plentiful, and it's a great opportunity for a basketball player to continue your pro career. And the Crusaders will go left to right on the attack. And meanwhile, the Cold Steppers will go right to left on the attack in the first half. Crusaders in the sky purplish and light blue. Cold Steppers in the white and black. Julian Thompson will do the inbounds for the will do the jump ball rather for the Crusaders, and for the Cold Steppers, it's number 11 Asa Bray. Also out there for the Cold Steppers, number 10 Cameron Taylor, number 21, Tim Jackson, number 22, James Jackson, number 45, Dana Struthers. And meanwhile, for the Crusaders, number 3, Kenny Sickles, as we're underway, number 4, Julian Willis, and number 1, Julian Batts. First shot. A foul for James Jackson, as he'll shoot 2. And Jackson's first one swirled out. The Jackson twins, a part of the 2022 ABA National Champions Steel City Yellow Jackets. Jackson hits his second at the line, and the game's first points goes to the Cold Steppers. Here's Julian Batts. The screen by Totson. Batts steps around for 3. That one off back iron and will go out of bounds near the exercise bike on the left side of the court. James Jackson over to Asa Bray for 3. Bray's first points of the game, a 3-pointer. Actually, taking a look, it looks like they had 2 3-pointers, or now they have that corrected. A 2-pointer now for the Crusaders. Trying to check the scoreboard as well and keep up the score. Now here comes Juwan Willis. Between the legs, it goes to Julian Batts. Batts stops his dribble on the left wing, kicks it up. Bryce Lasky, straightaway 3-pointer. That one off front iron, and now rebound goes to Asa Bray. Bray will now bring it up. 4-2 ball game. Shot off for the Cold Steppers, and now here comes Julian Batts with a nice, friendly little lay in there, and now it's a 4-4 ball game. And Bray gets the 2-pointer the other way, so points coming quick, and and plentiful right now. Lasky tried to throw it out of bounds, and it goes right into Bray's hands, and now Bray drops it off. Jackson slams it home. With a little friendliness, 3 points for James Jackson. For Cold Steppers, long 3-pointer for Bats, that one off. Goes over to Kenny Sickles, and Sickles had it swiped away. And they called a foul on Jackson. Ball goes right into the announcer's booth, but we're all good here. Juwan Willis. Willis screen from Thompson. Elbow jumper, that one off. Bats tried to fight for it. And they called a foul on Bray. And Bats, they'll say it was in the act of shooting as he was going to try to throw it up, so he'll shoot 2. Juwan Willis and Julian Bats, the scores so far for the Crusaders. As Bats gets the first one to go, but he doesn't get the second. Jackson rainbows over to Hoop in the left wing. A 2-pointer. Now for 2. That's Dana Strubbers. Actually, they give him a 3. So Dana Strubbers gets the 3-pointer. 11-5 ball game. Approaching 5 minutes play. Bats to Lasky. Lasky attacks. A 2-pointer on the elbow extended. That one well short. There comes Dana Strubbers. Drops it off Cameron Taylor. Taylor to Strubbers in the corner. Sickles right there with him. Now gets around Sickles. And nice little move over to defender Bats for 2. Dana Strubbers. And a quick timeout for the Crusaders. We have a battle between the top 2 teams, or one of the top 2 teams in the program so far this season. 13-5 is our score. So a timeout called by the Crusaders with 4:57 played in this first half so far. Arnis Bagora will inbound it. As he comes in for Sickles. There's Willis, and it looks like there's a foul away from the play. Willis will inbound it. By Gora. Spins from the post. On the baseline, shot off. Gets a second opportunity, and it's good. Gora's first points, and on the other way, Strubbers gets 2. 7 points for Dana Strubbers, and it's an 8-point lead. Bats calling for a screen. Juwan Willis by Gora on the right block, kicks it over. Julian Bats up in his face was Jackson, Tim Jackson. Arnis by Gora kicks it over. Juwan Willis for 3, left corner. Lasky, that one off. New 24 by Gora. Has had it knocked away. Struthers gets it. Struthers over Cameron Taylor for three, right wing. That one bounces out. Julian Thompson had it picked away from him. And Jackson says it was off of Thompson. But instead, the Crusaders will get it. And Bats will bring it up for the Crusaders. Over the timeline with 18. Juwan Willis, quick pass inside by Gora. A nice post move gets that one to go. Bagora currently the bigger man on the floor, as right now there's really no answer for his size, aside from maybe Bray on the Cold Steppers. Now here comes James Jackson. Jackson kicks it over. Asa Bray fakes it, steps inside the line. Tim Jackson over to Asa Bray for three, left corner. That went off. Juwan Willis, right Lasky, right wing, three-pointer good. Maybe a little bit of a confusion on that play as Jackson's shot contested by Willis. Now Willis on the quick up, drops it off, nice pass on for Lasky, but he wasn't ready for it. There's James Jackson. Tim Jackson now. Taylor threw it out of bounds. So 15-12 game. Crusaders down three, Cold Steppers now have it. Agora now attacking on the baseline again. He's been so huge for them since he has come into the game. He gets it back down to a 1-point lead as there's no answer for his size. Struthers couldn't get the friendly roll underneath the basket. Second opportunity good, but Struthers has no fear. Cold Steppers ahead by 3 on the basket by Dana Struthers. Now here's Lasky. Bats. Foul away from the play. Agora, the baseline inbounds. Over to Lasky, that's a two-pointer. Good. Bryce Lasky, 5 points for him. Crusaders get it back down to 1 again. Struthers made some dance, tries to end it with the three-pointer, that went off. No doubt a highlight reel play as Chance Wright was stepping back and trying to stop himself from falling into the earth. Meanwhile, the other way by Gora again drawing a foul. Struthers had the sweet moves, but unfortunately couldn't finish the play. Bygora again with the inbounds, and now trying to answer the size for Bygora's Davey Anderson for the Cold Steppers. As they'll go in for James Jackson. Stolen away. Here comes Kendall Taylor. Taylor over Harris gets a friendly roll. Back up to a 3-point lead for the Cold Steppers. Chance Wright. Arnie's Bagora. Tries to slip through Anderson. Blocked away by Anderson. That's why they brought him in. His size negates Bagora, and now they'll defend each other out high. Taylor for 3. Good. Kendall Taylor off the assist from Norm Rogers, and it seems that Davey Anderson's impact as it gives him a man to guard as Bryce Lasky tried to get over the line, and it's fouled by Struthers. Lasky will inbound right in front of us in the broadcast booth. And now Lasky will check out for Jawan Willis. Chance Wright will inbound it for Willis. By guard, Anderson guarding for him. Daylon Harris. Jumper on the elbow, that one off. And now here's on the quick up. Strubbers for three, good. Dana Strubbers, 2 3-pointers. Willis slips it over by Gora. Daylon Harris, counted and one. Harris just glided his way to the basket, picked up the foul and the bucket. As now it's an even in terms of size for the Cold Steppers, and that might have been a difference early on as Ligora picked up a quick 6 points, but since Davey Anderson has entered in the game, he's picked up nothing. As Daylon Harris completes the 3-point play. Lead 6 points, 7:50 remaining in the first half. Tim Jackson drops it over. A foul call. So once again, we have a late checking in player with no jersey on, and that's always fun for us. So we'll have him. That one off. We'll call him Troy Simmons for now. So Simmons' shot is off. Now underneath the basket, Tim Jackson blocked away by Daylon Harris. Simmons gets it back over in the corner. Shot is off for Taylor. Now in the quick up, Jawan Willis, lays it in. Lead back down to 4 on the basket from Willis. Now for three, Tim Jackson, that one off. Norm Rogers gets it back to Jackson. Kendall Taylor for three, good. 2 straight threes, makes it 28-21. Jawan Harris attacked in the backcourt by Rogers over the timeline. Daylon Harris for three. Good defense by Davey Anderson, and now there's Anderson in the right corner for three. Answers back. Davey Anderson stretching his range, and now it's a 10-point lead. 6:13 remaining. Willis tried to drop it off to Daylon Harris. Ball goes out of bounds. Still belongs to the Crusaders. Under 6 minutes remaining. Juwan Willis will inbound. Willis to Vigora, guarded by Anderson. Faces up for the two. Rainbows over the hoop. As he's been silent since Anderson entered the game. Norm Rogers picks it over Simmons. Davey Anderson from way downtown, and that one off. Rebound goes to Thompson. Here comes Thompson on the quick up. Thompson all the way with one hand. That's how you get some momentum as he got past Anderson, and Simmons is fouled going to the hoop. We'll call it a reach in and inbounds underneath the basket. Rogers. Simmons calling for it on the baseline. They swipe away at it. Sickles couldn't handle it. Now he does. He gets the steal officially. Here comes Sickles over the timeline. Swiped away. Sickles got it back. The point guard drive. They fight for it, and they call a jump ball. And Sickles upset with it, says he was fouled. The referee says a jump ball, so the ball still remains with the Crusaders. Lasky will inbound it right in front of us. Taylor. Willis. Guarded by Simmons. Willis to Vigora, makes a quick move, but they say he traveled in the process. Vigora just been shut down by Davey Anderson in the second half. Here comes Norm Rogers, under 4 minutes remaining. Rogers attacking. Quick pass inside to Jackson for 2. Lead back up to 10, 3:45 remaining. Willis, screened by Bygora. Willis attacking, gets it over to Bygora underneath the basket on the baseline. Steps out, now trying to go over Anderson, and finally he gets a basket, as now he can use his skill. Anderson answers back. Give up the basket, you get it right back. Lead back up to 10. Lasky for 3, left corner, drains it. Second three-pointer for Bryce Lasky, he's got 8. Lead back down to 7. Simmons, straight away, long three-pointer. Taylor, that one off. Bats had it tapped away, gets the rebound, and Willis will pick it up for him. Over the timeline, straight away. Spaced out by Bygora, and now it's a 3-on-1 the other way. Simmons goes for the layup. Got a plate with us a little bit there. Thought he was going to go for the jam. Bats over the timeline. 16 on the shot clock. Lasky now attacking. Lasky gets the friendly roll as he got past Taylor. Bryce Lasky, 10 points for him, 37-30. Just that 2 minutes remaining. Shot off for Simmons on the left wing. Bats behind the back. Pass Anderson. Quick pass. Lasky underneath. Thompson, good to go. 4 points for Julian Thompson. 37-32. Under 2 minutes remaining. Norm Rogers on the right corner. Steps out. Tim Jackson for 3. That one off. Bygora had it slapped away by Rogers, and foul is called on him. Hey ref, when the half is so Bats over the timeline, 12 on the shot clock. Bygora attacks Anderson, in the trouble. Taylor floats it up, that one off. Here's Rogers. Jackson drops it off. Simmons for 2. 39-32, under a minute remaining in the first half. Lasky over the timeline, stops over for 3 on the right corner. Bryce Lasky, 3 3-pointers. 39-35, 40 seconds remaining. Simmons attacking. Simmons all the way to the hole. 6 points for Troy Simmons. Bygora with 29 seconds. Shot clock still going. Blocked away by Simmons. Anderson first to the floor, gets it. Bats fights for it. It rolls over to Rogers. Rogers over to Simmons. Simmons jab steps. Now for 3. Rogers good. Norm Rogers. What a hustle play. As Rogers managed to make the big play there. As time expires. And we'll be right back with the head coach of the Cold Steppers. What's your name, man? So I'm here with the head coach of the Cold Steppers, D. Rose, and D, I want to talk about a strategy change. Arnes Bygora came in with a quick 6 points, and it really kind of took control of it. You subbed in Davey Anderson, and he kind of shut down Bygora from there on out. Really only 2 points since Anderson shut down. So talk about that size for Anderson and also the skill.
So he just came back from a vacation in Cabo. You know, he spent about 15 grand over there, so he's just getting back, his legs back. But at the end of the day, I know what he brings. Hard, he can shoot, and we can stop any big in this league because we play small ball.
Yeah, really, that last play over there, the hustle play by Anderson,
Right.
They managed to create the 3 for Rogers, and really talk about your shooting from deep.
And that's what we do, because if our shots ain't going, we're still going to hustle and play deep, you know what I'm saying? So that's what counts and all that stuff.
Coach, thanks for the talk.
Appreciate it.
As you can see, we always got characters here in this league. I cannot confirm nor deny he was the head coach of the Cold Steppers, but if you were in the building, he looked like he was coaching someone. I don't know if he watched some videos of John Calipari in the middle of coming here to this event over the past few weeks. Every time I see him, he's the most animated guy on the floor, but regardless, a 7-point lead for the Cold Steppers here in this first half. And again, really one of the changes was Anderson. A few quick points by Arnes Bygora really changed the difference in this game. And it seemed like the Crusaders were ready to take control, but then here comes Anderson as he makes his presence felt. So we're about to start with the second half here. Ty Polk with you for Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. Bryce Lasky, 13 points in this first half. He leads the Crusaders in points, and meanwhile, Dana Struthers for the Cold Steppers with 12 points. James Jackson on the inbounds for the Cold Steppers to begin this second half. And they'll drop it into Taylor. And we're off and running here in the second half. Ty Polk with you, Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. Now attacking was Cameron Taylor, and he'll go to the line. Or rather, they decide to call that a out of bounds on the baseline. Here's Struthers. Step back for 3. Had a hand on him by Batts, and he'll go to the line for 3. Dana Struthers, 12 points in the first half. He'll go to the line and shoot 3 as Batts put a hand on his waist as he was trying to go for a 3-pointers. And Struthers gets a bounce up and a bounce in for the first. Struthers gets the second to go, so he's 2 for 2 at the line. As he'll try to get 3 the hard way. And he couldn't get the third, but 2 for 3 ain't bad. Batts attacks as they trap. Swiped away. Sickles gets it back. Bygora underneath the basket. The jump hook. That went off. Thompson, no. Another chance for Bygora. He gets the 2 points. 10 points for Arnes Bygora. Lead back down to 7. And Cameron Taylor gets 2 points. Long pass goes out of bounds for Julian Thompson. And now here comes Bray as he'll inbound it to Tim Jackson. Jackson to Bray. Jab steps. Now attacks Bygora. Steps back for 2. Good. Asa Bray does a little dance on Arnes Bagora. Now an 11-point lead. Lasky to Sickles for three, right corner, that one off. Rebound goes to Cameron Taylor. Taylor over to Tim Jackson for three, that one off. Cameron Taylor, Dana Strawbers, he'll try from the right corner. Rebound goes to Sickles, quick pass on to Bax. Here comes Bax attacking, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Gold Stepper, and it'll still remain. They actually may have, they called a foul underneath the basket. Approaching 3 minutes play. Lasky for two, that one high and out. Strawbers plays it on. Tim Jackson. Asa Bray. Bray guarded by Thompson for three. He's fouled on the jump shot. And he'll go to the line. So a second time that the Crusaders have fouled someone beyond distance. We'll see what they can do this time. Dana Strawbers went 2 for 3 earlier in this second half, and now Asa Bray will try to match or do better. Bray's first shot good. Now a 12-point lead for the Crusaders. Second one from Bray, good. And Bray does do better than the original attempt by Strawbers as he gets all three at the line, 53-39. Past 4 minutes played. Bagora swiped away by Strawbers. He'll go to the, or excuse me, that's Bray. He'll go to the line. Thank you for tuning in on Skyylytes Sports. I'm Ty Polk with you. Arnes Bagora's first shot the line off. Bagora, quick 6 points, was shut down by Davey Anderson, gets the second at the line. He now has 11 for his trouble, and now the lead is back down to 13. Cameron Taylor, guarded by Lasky, stops up, kicks it over Asa Bray. Bray, half spin, fades, good! Asa Bray. A little Texas two-step, a half spin working out for him. 55-40, and they throw it away to Bagora. Over to Sickles in the corner for three. That one off the side of the backboard. And now here comes James Jackson. Jackson kicks it over. Dana Strawbers for three. That one off. Bats on the quick shot, swiped away from behind by James Jackson. And foul is called. Approaching 6 minutes played here. Checking in is Willis for Bagora and Daylon Harris. We'll check in for Willis. Or excuse me, a little bit of confusion with the substitutions. That one off, and now here comes Struthers. Drop off pass to Jackson for the easy two. James Jackson, 4 points for him. Willis just tried to float that one up high and he's fouled. There's a foul away from the play. 57-40 is our score. 6.5 minutes played. Bats will inbound. Thompson almost had it swiped away by Jackson. Thompson with a nice float in the air for the two. Thompson just straight gliding on his way to the hoop. He's now got 6. And here's now Bats on the steal. Couldn't finish the layup. Says he got fouled. Cameron Taylor over to Bray. Taylor straight away three-pointer. Off front iron short. Bray. Nice little tricky pass into Jackson. James Jackson up top. Cameron Taylor. Over to Tim Jackson for three, right wing. Good. Tim Jackson. 5 points for him. 18-point advantage. 7.5 minutes played. Bats tried to answer back, and Thompson fouled hard on the over. Wholesale substitutions. Tim Jackson will sub out for Rogers. And it looks like they called timeout. So with 12:09 remaining, we'll take a short break here. Again, you're watching Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment, an audio-only broadcast of Monday Night Basketball presented by the Dream Pro-Am. And again, you are watching an audio-only broadcast of the Dream Pro-Am. I'm Ty Polk. Normally we do have some sort of video with you, but unfortunately Brian Starling could not attend tonight's game, so we wanted to make sure we got you some content. Is that one off? And now here comes Jackson for three. Rolls out for James Jackson. Now the rebound goes to Julian Thompson. In and out move to the hole. Gets the basket and the foul. Again, the choice tonight was audio or no broadcast whatsoever, and I wanted to make sure we had some audio as Thompson couldn't finish at the line. 8 points for him. Jackson to Davey Anderson. Troy Simmons starts his dribble to Anderson, three left wing, that one short. Tapped over, James Jackson. Jackson kicks it over. Kendall Taylor for three. That one short as well. And now the rebound goes to the Crusaders. Here's Lasky, down 16. Julian Batts. Straight away. Jawan Willis starts his dribble. Now starts for a two. On the elbow, extended left. That one off. Anderson, nice move over to Simmons, all alone right corner. That one out. Anderson picks up the rebound. The Crusaders were trying to leak out. Now Kendall Taylor. Home Rogers for three in the corner. That one rainbow to the side. Batts all the way, lays it in. 7 points for Julian Batts. Lead back down to 14. Jackson to Anderson up top. Kendall Taylor to Simmons on the elbow, left, good. Troy Simmons, 8 points for him, 62-46 is our score. On the drive, Thompson lays it in. James Jackson kicks it over, Kendall Taylor, left corner, contested by Lasky. The ball goes out of bounds. Chance Wright will check back in for Bryce Lasky. Bats. Juwan Willis gives it back to Bats. Bats with 14 finally gets over the timeline. Bats had it swiped away. Here comes Norm Rogers on the 2-on-1. Rogers all the way lays it in. 5 points for Norm Rogers. And on the other way, Juwan Willis gets the basket and one. 8 points for Juwan Willis. Arnes Bagora checks in for Julian Thompson. And Juwan Willis gets the 3-point play. 13-point lead for the Cold Steppers. Attacking Cameron Taylor to his brother Kendall. Leaves it for Davey Anderson. Rogers calling for it. Instead, it'll go to Cameron Taylor for three. That one out. Troy Simmons knocks it away from Lasky on the left elbow. And now it's back to Anderson. Anderson calling for it. Now, here comes Taylor. Taylor to his brother Cameron. Back to Kendall up top. Great ball movement. Norm Rogers straight away. And it couldn't rattle home. Don't be discouraged by the great ball movement by the Cold Steppers. That was a great shot. Right, under pressure, gives it over. Willis, guarded by Rogers, gets a screen. Now he attacks. Willis, nice little right-hand finish as he went underneath with his left hand attacking. Pretty play, 11 points for him. An 11-point lead for the Cold Steppers. T-Roy Simmons. There's Simmons. Troy Simmons for three, left corner. That one off. Harris tried to snap it away to Rogers, and the ball was out of bounds, and it'll still remain with the Crusaders. And they say it hit the wall. Willis over the timeline. Willis attacking. That one blocked away. So Bats will shoot two. Bats didn't get the second one, or the first one, he gets the second rather. So a timeout with 5:51 remaining in the second half. And again, hey, tried my best to get a broadcast out for you. I mean, regardless, hope I'm doing as well as you wanted to. I'm Ty Polk with you on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. Normally we have video. Unfortunately, there were no other cameramen. We were already here, so we said, why not do audio? I mean, hey, you're more likely to get a radio job than anywhere else. So glad to be here. Glad to give you some nice descriptions of the action. Of course, come on down to a Giving Heart. Try the chicken. So here's Kendall Taylor. To Cameron, now back to Kendall. Over to Simmons, back to Taylor. Now it's Anderson on the foul line. Picks it over in the corner, Rogers. Back to Anderson, this time on left wing. Underneath the basket, Rogers picks it over. Cameron Taylor for three, right corner as the shot clock expires. Here's Bats. Ball goes out of bounds, still belongs to the Crusaders. Here's Harris. That one off. Anderson picks up the rebound. 4:45 remaining, 16 on the shot clock. Rogers tries for three. On the right wing, that one off. Arnes Bagora picks up the rebound. Here comes Jawan Willis. Willis. Hard pass over to Lasky on the left wing. Lasky guarded by Kendall Taylor. Over to Willis. Steps back. That's a two-pointer. That one off. Harris fights for the rebound. Second chance. That one not good. Bagora try to answer on a third chance. That one off as well. Taylor over to Simmons. Simmons attacking baseline. Anderson slams it home on the cut. (69-54). Kendall Taylor drops it off to his brother Cameron for three. That one off. Kendall gets the rebound. Now I'll drop it over to Norm Rogers for three on the right wing. And it couldn't drop in for him. Here's Thompson, 3:30 remaining. Thompson, underneath the basket, kicks it over Lasky for three, good. Bryce Lasky, 4 3-pointers in the game. 69-57, 3:10 remaining. Now Anderson will try for three, breaks it home, and he's holding his elbow. Hope everything's all right for Davey as he manages to get the three-pointer, but he comes up grimacing after. 52-57, and Lasky again from downtown. 5 3-pointers for him. Trying to make it a game with 2:44 remaining. 72-60 is our ball game. Anderson will check back out. Bray over to Simmons. Simmons guarded by Wright, now attacks him. Goes into traffic, now one leg catered, that one way off. Bray can't get the shot off, shot clock violation, 72-60. Willis driving, fights over to Jackson's and gets it to go. Juwan Willis showing all heart. It's back down to 10 points and he gets a steal at the backcourt, and he almost finished a reverse layup, but he'll go to the line. Juwan Willis trying to will the Crusaders back in with a minute 25 remaining. So Willis will be at the line shooting two. Clock is stopped at a minute 23. And actually a technical foul awarded, so Willis gets the first at the line, and now everyone will come in. as they'll shoot 2 after it. So looks like they had a talk over with some of the Cold Steppers about their disagreements with some of the calls, and the referee had enough. And Willis with his second chance at the line to go good. And now his third is off, so he goes 2 for 3 at the line. Here's Dana Struthers. Struthers almost had it swiped away by Thompson. Simmons over to Jackson. Now here's Tim Jackson from James Jackson. Davey Anderson guarded by Bagora, and Bagora fouls Anderson up high. And it seems like the victory is well in hand for the Cold Steppers. Down 8 with a minute left, still a lot of time going, but Anderson now accepts it in the backcourt. Bagora tried to draw the foul, they didn't call it. Tim Jackson to James Jackson. 50 seconds remaining. Guarded by Thompson. No one fouling, and now they finally do it with 43 seconds remaining. Now Anderson accepts it in the backcourt with 38 seconds remaining. They play straight up. Now Anderson had it knocked away from him, still has it back. Simmons now drives baseline, and Bagora intentionally fouls him. In the backcourt, Anderson gets it, 23 seconds. Jackson's shot well off. It goes right to Struthers for 2. Now looks like they'll call time on this game. So the final score, 74-64, is as the Cold Steppers remain undefeated and head to 6-0. On the year. The Crusaders will drop to 4-1. We'll have a post-game interview with you here on Skyylytes Sports and Debonair Entertainment. right, so congratulations to the Cold Steppers, remaining undefeated on the season. Final score 74-64. They improved to 6-0. The Crusaders dropped to 4-2. And until then, hope to see you next week with a camera crew somewhere. But again, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Tried my best to provide the best coverage for you. And even through the hate, even through the jokes, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm Polk for Skyylytes Sports and Devon Entertainment. Good night.